17 gives the commission direction to keep the public informed on things of interest with respect to game and fish matters. Can the commission put out press releases that this is coming forward as a striker so we'll all know? And can Mr. Giles tell us what the public can do if it comes forward as a striker right away so we know how to attack it at that point in time? We're not political people. Although we may participate in the political process from time to time, we're not. We need whatever help you can give us.
We can work on an answer for that. Do you want that answer now or when you're finished there?
I don't speak from a teleprompter, so I'm sorry. I'll probably get distracted if I don't wait till I finish. But I would like to suggest, based on what I heard from Mr. Taylor in the response about audits, that the commission put together a list of 1 page, 2 page, whatever, list of audits that have been done of the department over the last 5 years and make them public, put them out on the game department's website. I think these things that come up, these red herrings, need to be answered and answered quickly and answered in public so everybody knows who's telling the truth and who's not, and who's using innuendo when it's not appropriate and who's not. I would love to see the commission today reaffirm their opposition to this in the strongest possible language. I'm sure I forgot something, but that's enough. As I say, I get flustered when I get upset about these kind of things, so thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. And I'll say for the record that I've had many people ask me, not just Mr. Johnson, but about how this bill might move in other ways or forms. Tony, can you just, I'm not trying to stick you on the spot here, but folks I think want to understand how this could come if it didn't come as 2072.
Sure, Mr. Chairman, and I think, I talked a little bit about strikers before. I think we all understand what a striker is. It strikes out all the existing language and puts it in the new language, which could be some form or another of House Bill 2072. This can come, it has to usually be done, and it has to be done, most likely to be done in a committee hearing. Next week's the last week to hear bills in committee. Committees can have special meetings. There's all sorts of exceptions to the rule. We try to remain very vigilant. I think we do a good job of keeping the public informed. Our website has all the information as current as it can be, where the bills are in the process. And, I tend to hear about things. Sometimes I hear them through a blog as well. So sometimes it's the sportsmen who are informing me. So I think by all of us remaining vigilant and watching this as close as we can, somebody's going to know about it. When somebody does know something about it, I think it's going to spread rather quickly. I can assure everybody I'll do my part as soon as I hear anything or see any form of a striker to let all of those folks know exactly what that is and how it's going to move through the process. And then, I think the rule that we've always said and that I've always used with since I've been working at the department is nothing's ever dead until the legislature goes home. So we have to remain vigilant, and the sportsmen have to stay on top of this. The department will stay on top of it until the last day of session, until they go sign and die. There's always an exception to the rule, and certain things can be done if there's a will and there's a way. But I think, and all the members that I've talked to at the legislature, not one has expressed any interest in bringing a bill like this forward. I think everybody understands that it's an election year. I think the sportsmen have done a very good job of informing those legislators that it is an election year, and we will be watching you, and we probably will let you know how we feel, if not through this letter, maybe at the ballot box as well. So I think there's a lot of good things that are going on. I can't say for sure when we may see it, if we do see it again. But I can tell you that we will do our utmost to keep everybody informed as we move forward in the process. And also, just one thing I wanted to talk about, the audits. We do have a list compiled of all the audits that the department has completed in the last 10 years. We just compiled that this week. So we do have that. And I'll talk with Lizette and staff to see how much we can actually put on our website. I know that most of those audits are probably available on our website right now. They're just not compiled in one central location. So we'll try to do our best to keep that updated and provide that information too.
Now, Tony, the other issue here that I've had sportsmen, Mr. Johnson just asked about it, other sportsmen have asked me as well, is about Title 17's language of the commission informing the public of what's going on in the world of wildlife management. And I sat in on a House hearing